Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on this special broadcast. This is just an impromptu broadcast I want to do. And let me start with sound tests or sound check. If you can hear me well, please give me 111 in the comment section. Can you hear me on Instagram? Can you hear me on YouTube? Just give me am I streaming live on YouTube? Because I'm not seeing anyone join. It's possible I'm just probably shooting. It's possible I'm shooting. What's it called? On unlisted. Okay, I'm listed, so I'm on. I can see people say hello. How you doing? How do you like my new look? The dawn. All right. Welcome. Good evening, everybody. It's good to be home. I think this is the first live session I'm doing since I got back to Dubai, and I'm really enjoying it here. It's really beautiful. If you can hear me on Instagram, please type 111. I want to be sure you all can hear me loud and clear, and I think I'm audible enough on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube people, for quickly responding to that. I'm still waiting on the Instagram people to say something. I can't see the chat yet. If you're hearing me, please give me a 111. I think that will be nice. All right, fantastic. So I want to quickly talk about something that I just finished sharing a few moments ago on Twitter Space. So I bumped into this Twitter Space. I was looking for somebody, and then I saw there's a Twitter Space going on. I bumped into that, and someone invited me to be a speaker. I was supposed to talk for only 5 minutes, and I think I ended up talking for 50 minutes there. It's just bad. I don't know why. But I believe that it was meant to be. The stuff I shared, I was meant to share them. Please, Instagram, I need you to please comment 111 if you can hear me. If you can hear me, type 111 for me. I've not seen any 111, so I'm assuming you guys cannot hear me. All right. I'm waiting for your comments. Maybe I have to say the first person to comment will win something. But YouTube, you all can hear me. I celebrate you all. Thank you very much for that. It's good to be back. All right. I'm sure you guys can hear me anyway. Okay. Or people are responding and I can't see it. So I don't understand. Shout out to you. Shola, I can see you. Brownie, I see you. Every other person, I see you. God bless you all. Thank you. Some say because Eddie's will live on that. Very, very audio is very low. Chukuma, are you talking about Instagram or YouTube? Which of the audio is low? If is, please chat me or let's talk. We have a pending conversation, something to complete tonight. Thank you. God bless you. Our audio is very low. Which of the audio is low? Let me do something about this one. I think I can actually increase the power of it. All right, so I think this is better for YouTube. You should be able to hear me loud and clear. Uh, for Instagram, I'm not sure if they can hear me there. Nobody is typing 111. If you can hear me on Instagram, type 111. I've not seen one person saying 111. What's going on? Is this mic working? What's going on? They are just sending love emoji. Or did I disable comments? Can somebody go from here to Instagram and go and tell me YouTube voice out is low? Oh God, have mercy. How can the voice be low? I mean, I'm shouting here. Instagram is not responding. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to teach now. We're most likely going to. Why nobody typing 111? Instagram, they are not allowing me to see comment. Oh, hey. And I was planning to do giveaway, oh, like the first person to send 111, I'll probably give them gift. So you people have been typing, and I'm not saying it. Ah, thank you. If you said you can hear me, yeah, I was about to go pack my car and leave this life now and go and do something else. So I don't even know you guys can hear. Hey, it is well. All right, since you can hear me, let's get into class. Use your big mic, not the pin mic. And the big mic is for YouTube. So I'm hoping that it is long enough. I'm hoping it is long enough to be able to capture my voice while I talk like this. But Instagram voice is cool, but I'm not seeing their charts. Maybe I should follow and see if I'm going to see the charts. Also, where is this page? All right. No volume completely. People are typing chats and I'm not seeing it on my main phone. Has Instagram now started something? Is this a joke? What kind of playing is this? Which one is vibrating again? Yes, I know you are hearing. I'm seeing it now. I mean, like I'm seeing everybody's chatting 111 already. All right, I'm glad you can hear me. So let's just kick off. Maybe I disable comments. But as you know, disable it. People are able to comment. I'm wondering what's going on. All right, let's just do class. Let's do class. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Welcome, those of you who are still here. I celebrate you all. This is the first time I'm doing a live Instagram and live YouTube since I got back, and today I want to share something pretty critical. It's called the force of faith. All right, it's called the force of faith. This is going to come as an encouragement to somebody. I'll keep it very short here, and I want you to know that everything you imagine to do, that you desire, you can actually work your way into making it a reality for you. All right, I'll repeat that. Anything you really desire to do, the type of life you want to live, the type of results you want to have when you are trying to sell or you have a business, you're trying to grow it, you want to make money from a certain endeavor, you can make it your reality. It can actually happen for you and become your reality. All right. So, and the way that would work, the way that's going to happen is through what we call the force of faith. Okay. Sometimes there are things you want to achieve. Maybe you want to make 20 sales or 100 sales of a product, and you run ads or you do campaign or you put the product out that you want to sell the product, but you do not have the number of sales that you desire. All right, you were not able to achieve the things that you want. Even in some cases, you'll try out all the strategies and things that you're supposed to do, but you just did not make the money. You did not get the sales that you want. So what really is missing is the fact that even though you are involved in activities, your heart and your mind do not agree that you truly want or that you truly deserve the result you're trying to get. So what do I mean in essence? If you want to make 20 sales of a product, do you believe that you deserve 20 sales? Do you believe you deserve those sales? Do you believe you deserve that money? Do you just desire it, or do you believe that you deserve it? They're two different things. So it's very important in anything you're trying to do. As you set out this year in your business, as you're trying to build a new business, for some of you who are not doing some already, for some of you who are already involved in any kind of business already, while you're doing strategies, planning, goal setting, every other thing, that you are told to do, all right, which are basic prerequisites, and what is expected of you to do, all right, I want you to realize that if you do not believe that you can achieve them, it's going to become a very difficult task for you. And this, I have found out, is the difference between effort and reality. All right, what you experience in reality is different from what you desire, or your plans or your goals, month in, month out, year in, year out, because you lack faith. So faith is you believing that the things you want to achieve, the things you want to do, the things you want to become are possible for you. The things you want to have, all right, are already in existence in another alternate universe, and you can vibrate at the same frequency to get those things to happen to you. Sometimes you just need to assure yourself that it is settled. All right. So what do I usually do? And which is what I'm still doing, still working on myself to even improve and increase my capacity for these things. Is number one, I do not let money determines what I do or do not do. Sometimes we are limited as human being because of our the availability of cash. If we have a lot of money, we would dream big. We want to do a lot of things. But the way life is prepared, money is not supposed to come first. Money is supposed to come after. Money is attracted by a well prepared and well articulated vision. So you have a vision, a project, something you want to do, and the plan is well done, everything is ready. You would be clear about how much you need and when you would need how much. All right. And by the time that happens, the third thing would happen, which is now you will begin to receive ideas and insights on what to do and things to do to get the money to come to you. It's very important that you understand this fact. So most times you may not have what you need while you're starting. Sometimes you need to take that leap of faith, that step of faith, to start it, and then every other thing is going to align eventually. All right. So please believe and understand that most times you do not have everything that you're looking for. Sometimes you just need to start out. All right. And it becomes clearer as you go. You don't see the entire road when you are driving. You just need to see a few meters. And when you take the leap of faith and hit the accelerator, you see more and more as you proceed. So please don't let money's availability determine the type of life you live. Don't let availability of cash determine the type of life you experience and what you do with your life and what you do not do. Don't let that be the determiner, right? Allow yourself to dream with or without the availability of cash. Allow yourself to allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to go for more, fly, desire great things this year. All the projects you want to do and everything you want to do, desire it. I have a project I want to do this year that is going to cost us hundreds of millions in Naira, because it's going to happen in Nigeria towards the 7th month. I think the 7th month of the year. It's going to put together up to 5,000 people for 5 full days, with multiple boot camps, multiple workshops, plenary session, training session, massive concert. All of these things are going to happen together. They're going to eat 3 times a day. They're going to be lodged in luxury hotels. Every incredible things that is going to happen, and people are going to come from different parts of the world for this massive event. We're going to be talking about it at the family meeting tomorrow. By the way, you should attend if you're a member of the platform. But guess what? We do not have 1 naira as at now. Yesterday, I had a meeting with the project manager and the event planners, and we were talking as if we have the money. All right. So don't let what you don't have stop you from living. Don't let what you lack determine what you enjoy. All right. So feel free, dream big, pursue it, get out there and get things done. It's going to always work out. All right. What's the worst that can happen? You fail. So what? And you try again. It's simple as that. But don't even approach it with the mindset of I want to fail or I could fail. No. Approach it with, if I perish, I perish. This will work. But if it doesn't work, don't stay on the ground for 1 minute. Jump off, Find out what you just did wrong and try again. Maybe this is a prophetic word for somebody. You just got breakfast and you want to wait for 3 months, 6 months before you try again. The last time you got breakfast that you waited for 6 months, did you not still jump into another idiot? So it is not about the time in between one breakfast and another relationship that makes you have the right relationship. Sometimes you need to get breakfast in the morning and then get into another one in the afternoon. All right. So please, I'm not saying if you get breakfast, just jump into the next available guy blindly. No. Sit down, analyze what happened that made the breakfast happen. And the moment you have done that, find out what you need to improve and jump on the next serious human being. Yeah, that's for somebody. But generally, in business and especially in your finance, which is one area that I'm being privileged to talk to you about a lot and to mentor you on. I want you to know that as you grow your business, you desire to make more money in personal finance and corporate finance, please realize that availability of funds should not be what will determine what you are going to do. Let what you are going to do determine the provision that is going to come. So the vision comes before the provision. The provision did not precede the vision. So you've got to have the vision, you've got to have the good and big things that you want to do. Then the resources to get it done will now appear. All right. I want you to please have that in mind. And this is going to change your experience this year massively. We're going to do incredible things this year. We're going to be alive by God's grace. We're going to do massive stuff. Whilst we're doing that, while we are getting ourselves ready and preparing to be able to do all of these great things, please, I want to appeal to you. Do not let the lack of funds, the lack of money, oh, I'm broke, I don't have this, I cannot do this because of that, I wanted this but I cannot do that. Please do not allow that to stop you. Plan it, execute, begin to execute. There are things you can do about different projects that you don't even need money for already. All right. And please remember, no matter how big your dream is, there is always a smaller version that you currently have access to the resources to make that happen. Let me give you an example quickly and then I'll close. Some years ago, a friend of mine and myself decided to start a business. We were given a lot of hype by a particular company who told us all the things that they could do for us. So they asked us to pick ideas, business ideas from a series of samples they gave us. And then they promised that they were going to give us access to a US company who was going to invest. So we created a project that was going to cost 200 million naira. That was several years ago. All right, to execute. And we didn't have any money, but we started anyway. We went to different case study farms. We studied the farms. We signed contracts with some of them. It was going to be a supplier. It was going to do this for us, do that for us. And we wanted to really go big. And then I could already see, I remember myself and my friend was talking about the type of car we would buy. So we agreed it was going to be Hilux because that would be a utility vehicle that takes us to the farm and from the farm. But we said that has to be the brand new one that has AC, that has all of these beautiful stuffs and what have you. All of that. We're still talking luxury in the midst of all of this. So somehow the people were supposed to fund this project. They disappointed us. They did not come up with any money. So it looked like this thing wasn't going to work. So we were stagnant for over 1 year, just hoping that we came up with an amazing product. Let me give you one of those products. I don't know if some people have made it already. There's this all these disposable cups. It's going to be big. The cup is going to have this Ijebu fine gari inside, and then attached to that cup is going to be the spoon, and then it's going to have different flavor. Kuli flavor will be there, ekpa flavor will be there, ejadindin flavor will be there, kilishi flavor will be there. And all the things that you use to drink gari is going to be there. It's going to have its own sugar, everything put together. The only thing you need is add water and go. Your gari on the run. It's going to be available for students, just grab it at any of the shop or a Boki place and just drink gari away, very affordable, very simple. Just put water. That's all you need. Water only. If you can afford water, then you are good. We call it WAGO, which is whack and go. So you know the whack Gary. So whack and go. That was the. I don't give up my idea. Now, if any of you should please remember, I'm the owner of the idea. We should go and do trademark for it. Maybe one day we might want to try it again. But it was a phenomenal idea. We did a market acceptability research. All right, it was great, but we never was able to start. So one day I went to, after being broke for several months and really practically begging for food. All right, um, I was invited to visit a particular lady, was like a mentor at the time. And then when we got to her house, she gave me food because I've not eaten, for days at that time. And so she gave me food and gave me some food stuff, and then sat me down and was asking me questions. So sometimes for your change of story to happen, you need to ask yourself critical question. The prodigal son, his life did not change, all right, until he sat down, came to himself and started asking himself question. How many servants of my father's house has a lot to eat and to spare? Why am I dying here? Let me rather go and become a servant so I will be alive. I will have food to eat and stuff. All right. So you need to sit down and ask yourself questions. Intelligent people are people who sit and ask themselves critical questions. When last did you sit yourself down and ask yourself true question? If you're struggling in any area of your life, your breakthrough is on the other side of the critical question you can ask yourself. Write that down. Your breakthrough on any area of life is on the other side of the critical questions you have not yet asked yourself. Because when you start asking yourself some of these critical questions, you begin to see for a truth, clarity about where the problem really is coming from. Sometimes, for a lady, for example, the guys are not the problem. You are the problem. Sometimes for a guy, the ladies are not the problem. You are the problem. So maybe if you can deal with you, you will be a better person to other people. Somebody said, write down your dream man or your dream woman. Every trait about the person, write the personality, everything you really, really want and desire in that person. Then it said, once you're done, go and become what you have written down. Everything you desire, go and become those things yourself. All right. Sometimes your breakthrough is on the other side of the critical questions you ask yourself. So please, I want you to realize this. I want you to realize. I want you to realize this. I wish I can read all your comments because this thing is not showing comments to me. It's only showing me who is joining and who is not joining. But I'm able to see it from my second phone here. And I'm able to read the comments of the people on YouTube. So it's phenomenal. Sit yourself down, ask yourself those critical questions about what you are doing here, what you are trying to achieve, what have you done? Are you really busy? All right. I met an amazing lady recently. She was complaining about being overworked, not having time, busy, and what have you, and it's all about her job. So I asked her a question, critical question, very important. It will save your life. How many hours do you work? She said 8 hours. I said that leaves you with 16 extra hours. What do you do with the remaining 16 hours of the day? And she could not give me any answer. So you are busy 24 hours. You are not even sleeping. Means she's sleeping only 4 hours. All right. Now, you're sleeping only 4 hours, but you are only supposed to work for 8 hours. That's what your work requirement is. 8 out of 24 still gives you 16. Take 4 out of 16, you still have 12 great hours if you sleep for 4 hours. So you have 12 great hours. What exactly are you doing within those 12 hours? How productive are they? Ask yourself the question. Nobody's going to do that for you. When you pay a therapist, all right, they ask you questions. A doctor, they ask you questions. So you got to be your own doctor. Ask yourself that critical question. It's reminding me of a book that I'm supposed to write, How to Think Like a Doctor, Act Like an Entrepreneur. I think that's the title of the book. So you got to ask yourself these critical questions. Very important. You are not matured until you can have heart-to-heart talk with yourself. All right, sit yourself that say, Ogbeni Deyemi Joko, what are you doing? What really do you want? When you are doing this questionnaire, do it like an exam. Get the writing material. So you'll be writing things down. You'll be shocked how easy your life will be. You'll be shocked the pressure you put yourself on that you're not supposed to be. There are so many things you're doing that the essence doesn't make any sense. There's no essence with it. They're just useless waste of your quality executive time. But if you ask yourself the critical questions, you will discover all of these things. And then you'll be able to better optimize your life, better maximize your life. That is where the real secret of growth is. So I hope I've been able to benefit you in the last 20 minutes that I think I've spoken. We spent the first 7 minutes trying to make sure that people are hearing me and all of that. And I hope I've been able to add something to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not remember anything that I said today, please remember that the force of faith is the foremost force in getting your desires to become your reality. Your desires can become your reality when you embrace the force of faith, which means you gotta believe in the things that you are saying, the things that you are doing. It's gotta believe in it. Number two, don't let availability of money or unavailability of money determine what you do with your life, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, the things you get to do with your life. Don't let the fact that you do not have money stop you. All right, that's number two. And number three, sit yourself down, sit your ass down, and ask yourself critical questions. It's very important that you do that. All right. So I love you. I hope you're good. I hope you're fine. If you've got any question for me, this is the best time to type it. Let me see if I can answer one or two people in here. Anybody asking me any question? Let me play this thing for the people on YouTube. I just brought it up today. Yeah, I think it's here. So if you got questions for me, you can please type it and all that. I'm almost done.
Before we continue, I'll be doing a giveaway this Friday to 10 amazing subscribers just like you, and also be doing a shout out to just 3 business owners. To qualify, just follow these simple 3 steps. Step 1, watch this video to the end. Step number 2, like and leave a comment at the end of this video. Step number 3, share this video on your IG story and tag me at samharvard_ or at real samharvard on Instagram. I'll be selecting from the people who complete this task every Friday. For more details of this, check the description below this video.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Celibacy is the key. All right, thank you guys. I think somebody, I don't know. I can't do giveaway. Okay, there's a question. I can't do giveaway today. So please, I have been messaging you for like 2 weeks. Please message again. When is Ziba going to be live? Ziba is critically going to be live tomorrow, I believe. I mean, you'll be able to use it tomorrow, but now you can log in and all that. So let's say latest by Monday, transactions should start on the platform. For everything that needs to be done, should start by Monday. All right, but by tomorrow you'll be able to. We're going to have a demo tomorrow on the family meeting, so please be there. Please be there. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I celebrate.